Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Friday! We are back to finish up our museum. And as a nice bonus, good timing, LEGO sent me my missing part. Howdy, Anther Lizard. And everyone else, how are you guys doing today? So, we'll go ahead. Full bag just for one piece. That's how they do it, which is perfectly fine. And right in there. There we go. Extra part. Or replacement part. Anther Lizard subscribed with Prime for 13 months. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Alright, so we are going to be wrapping up this floor. So let's go ahead and pull it off. And bring the camera on down here. And bag number 23. I'm glad to have gotten it. There we go. Pour that out. And pour that out. There we go. Alright, those did not go on the floor, so I'm happy. About to enjoy some cotton candy peeps. You know, I've never actually had a peep before. When I got to the opera scene in FF6, that was the moment for you that sort of made you tear up when you first got to it on the Switch. Aw. It's a good scene. It is a good scene. I did share a different version of the orchestral full opera on the Discord. There is a 2, 3, I need 5, right? Yep. Four candlesticks and 5 candlesticks. All right. And get that right on there by feel. There we go. Okay, a dark gray 1x2 plate with round ends and a 1x1 tile with round end. Also, for those who actually like to purchase LEGO, double VIP points are starting this weekend, I believe. Tonight at midnight. I'm probably going to wait until I can go to the store on Monday to get anything. I want to get some Pick-a-Brick and Bricks and Minifigs parts. Let's see, that goes 2 over there. 1x8. Another 1x4 with 2 studs. Remember when someone uploaded the Pixel Remaster version, someone commented they loved the person who voiced Celes because the person didn't sound like a professional opera singer? Yeah, I mean, like that's one of the things that I do like about the orchestral version is because it's like not supposed to be what was portrayed in the game. It's more of a this is what it should have sounded like in the actual play. But yeah, I'm very curious to look at who did the singing for the parts. And it's a shame that there isn't any in any of the the rest of the game. Singing, I mean. Alright, 1x2s with rail plates. Oops. Bumped all of our people over here. Let's get you guys fixed up. Gotta get horse there. There we go. Alright, 1x2 plates with rails. Right, well, I mean, the whole point was for Setzer to intervene, so I don't... I'm more going for, like, if you went to a normal performance. Like, if that were a real opera at a real opera house, there would not just be one performance, and then they're done. There would be multiple performances, probably over the course of weeks, if not months, of the same thing. Alright, so we got our shorty bricks and our 1x1 to 1x1 upward brackets here. There we go. And a one single 1x8 tile right there. Alright, 1x4 tiles with 2 studs, or half tiles right there and there. Get our 1x3 tiles on. Get a 2x4 tile right there in the middle. Pair of 1x2s. 2x2 tiles with center studs. And then we get a pair of 1x3s on either side. You're looking at the FF6 wiki for Sealies, and they have listed the voice actors. But is that for the singing? Because there's no actual voice acting in the game. And we do want that right on the edge. There we go. For the singing part. Oh, well, who is it? I'm wondering if I recognize him. Alright, now for the stairs. Dark gray 2x14, a black 2x10, and a 1x10, 1x2 bar with, 1x2 plate with bar on the end, and a boat stud. Howdy up, Cody, how's it going? 2x2 inverted slope, and a 1x2 inverted slope. Hannah Grace. I'm trying to think if I recall Hannah Grace. Sounds vaguely familiar, but it could also just be one of those names. Nope, get off there, slope. Jeez. Okay, 1x2 with angle bar and a 1x1 plate on the underside. There we go. They also have Christina Rose listed as well. Yeah, because, I mean, like, some of the characters have shown up in other games with voice acting, so... Get the tile slopes on there. Where? 1x2 peak slope. Oops, nope, don't go anywhere. 1x2 peak slope. 1x2 peak slope. And a 1x2 peak slope. Alright, now a 2x2 peak slope. Right there. Making sure that none of the... there's a mold mark right on the end, and I want that facing inward. There we go. It's not as big of a deal on that side, because that's going to be up against the wall, but I might as well make sure that they are hidden. you can jump out, try to get into the museum. The Peak Slope wanted to go to the museum. Well, he wanted to look around at the exhibits. I don't want to just be a staircase. Let me look at the exhibits. This really does look like a fun Lego set. Yeah, it's been really nice. I do want to like make some different exhibits. I think that would be a blast to do. Like dig out my adventures stuff. Could definitely get things from the Haunted Mansion drop ride. Those would make great exhibits too, because they're also adventures references. I don't know if we're gonna get any adventures references, but there's a jungle adventures kind of theme coming up. Let's see, get that right there for both Friends and City. They're gonna have some new animal molds, like a gorilla and a baby gorilla, and a red panda. Looking forward to that. They're gonna bring back the tiger mold. And I'm really curious if they'll have any neat references to the adventures themes in the, you know, in the city line. Howdy, Ariaro. How's it going? All right, now for a pair of 1x8 brown tiles. There we go. And the last part, we are going to use the Explore the Future and Go Back in Time. Little kind of plastic. They're plastic as opposed to like cloth. Pop this one out. There we go. Now this is something that I would not be able to do, is have these kinds of banners. Get that in there, and get that in there. There we go. I'm not a good enough graphic designer, and by that I mean I'm not a graphic designer, despite making video thumbnails, to make anything like this. Get in there. There we go. Alright, it's got a spare medium nougat 1x1 tile slope. Toss that aside. And there we go. So we have our Go Back in Time banner. There we go. Which is actually showing the Lego Brachiosaur from the Jurassic Park line, and Explore the Future. Okay, so next up, pull out bag number 24. Ah, congratulations there, Yarrow. Getting that done in preparation for infinite wealth next week. Claimed Pickland for your character's wife as she has had a weak claim on it. Always nice to get that inherited. Alright, so we got our 1x12s. Fair enough. I will be playing it myself, though. In fact, I will be streaming that. Because it comes out at the end of next week, and so a week from Monday I will start playing it. Mind you, King of the Castle is doing quite well for the Twitch channel. So I will probably want to sneak that into some other schedule slot. Alright, in dark gray, 1x1 bricks with 5 studs. Thank you. And 1x10 down the top. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I usually stop doing weak claims by about mid-game just because I oftentimes have like Holy Wars or something like that available. Tomorrow you're getting the Noah and Mio Xenoblade Chronicles 3 amiibos. Nice. I have to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before I do that. I need to decide if I want to do those on stream. I was thinking about it after Xenoblade 1, but 2 and 3 might not have as much need for it. Might not be quite as bad as 1 in that regard. Third one is your favorite? Yeah, that's the impression that I got from Crescens, is that it's the best one. Not that he's like specifically said it, but he seems to be particularly fond of it. There we go. There's the 1x4. Alright. Beige 1x1 with 2 side studs. 1x1 plates. And a 1x2 plate on either side with 1x2 ingots. There we go. Get that in. Top off the columns there. One thing that may make Xenoblade 2 a better stream game is the gacha stuff. Yeah. Like after like halfway through Xenoblade 1, I was definitely like, this probably would have been a better stream game. And so when I was done, I was like, if I do when I do 2 and 3, I probably want to do that. All right, not a rogue AI, no problem. Enjoy your lurking. Alright, 1x3 plate with round ends. 1x1 plates on the bottom. 1x1 bricks there. Cylinder bricks and a red 1x1 brick. 1x3. And another pair of 1x1 cylinder plates. Get that there. Each of the rare blades have their own quest, which makes that better for streaming. Yeah. Unless something else comes out after, like, while I'm streaming or shortly after I finish Infinite Wealth. Oop, don't fall down there. Then I'm considering Xenoblade 2 as the next post stream after that. As much as you like poison counter decks, you made a poison counter deck. Well, you know, fight fire with fire kind of thing. Alright, and 1x6 tiles there. And there. And we have a spare white 1x1 cylinder plate. Okay, and slide that right in there. All right. So those are the front columns there. I do like the way that they did the capitals. Those are pretty cool. You would say that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 would be a good game to LP rather than stream? Alright. Get that right in there. There we go. That is looking good. Now we just have the roof to do. Get that popped on. Alright. Bag number 25. Chuck that to the side. Alright, let's see. We've got some large plates. 6x8s. Put those aside. Pair of 6x6s. Just one 4x10. And that is almost a pathetic small bag. I don't think I've ever seen a small bag with just 8 pieces in it. Wow. Eight pieces. Well, they are the small pieces, and there aren't that many small pieces, so it makes sense. Alright, pair of 2x12s under a 2x14. I think your biggest pet peeve with poison counters in Magic the Gathering is there's no real good consistent way of removing or dealing with poison counters. I imagine with Arena there's a lot more stuff that does counters, because I don't remember great ways of dealing with that back when I was playing. Like, if you had an enchantment that added +1/+1, you just put the enchantment on the, like, under the card or something like that. But you can't do that with counters. Alright, flip it over. Get a 2x14, get a 3x6 angle plate, 1x8, and a brown 2x4. Alright, other side. Basically the same thing. Except down here, you have another 2x12. Alright, pair of 2x6s. And a 2x16. Alright, flip it over. Let's get this 4x10. And a 1x10. Alright. Nougat 1x3 tile there, and a brown 1x1 tile. In the back, a 1x8. Right there in the center. And a 1x12. There we go. You've been watching an insanely long 8-hour Battletech lore video on the Star League Civil War. Wow. That's impressive. I would struggle to make like an 8-hour Spelljammer video. Wouldn't struggle as hard to make a Forgotten Realms video, but... Okay, get you there. And get you there. Well, I assume that you'd just watch like an hour at a time or something like that. Turn it into bite-sized chunks. Alright, we get the alternate 2x8 rail plates. So the other rail plates either work with each other to slide like that kind of thing, or there used to be sliding doors that I don't think they make anymore, which is really disappointing. Whereas this offers a whole 1x plate brick, you know, sliding panel that slides right there, and then on the underside it's a little bit smaller to just accept studs. But of course, that also means that you can do something like this to get an interesting little, you know, decoration. So these are pretty cool pieces. Okay, just those two. Go ahead and get this one on there. Same thing on the other side. I don't know. I don't even know if it would take all 8 hours to do all of my deities. Alright. 2x16s on the side. Oops, I did miss that 2x4 there. 1x6 there, and there. Okay. Pair of 4x8s. we go. And our last 4x8 over here. Just talk slow. I mean, I'm not exactly a fast talker in the first place. Yeah, just those two. Ah, yes, an 8-hour video all about breakfast soup. That I could do. 8-hour video all about breakfast soup. Alright, let's see. 1x8 here. And here. 1x5. There. And there. And then 1x12 there and there. And we have a spare brown 1x1 tile. Toss that away. Same person had a smaller video on the first Succession War, which was, yeah. I mean, any long-running, RPG system does tend to have a lot of lore, especially if there's also novels to go along with it and stuff like that. And especially games from the 80s and 90s. Oh, Bahorn. Cereal. Cereal is breakfast soup. Delicious, delicious breakfast soup. Yeah, you know, everyone likes breakfast soup made of cornflakes. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. A 2x8. And that side. Oatmeal doesn't have enough stuff to be 8 hours long. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that you could figure out stuff to make it 8 hours long. Black 2x4. Pair of beige 1x2 log bricks. Black 1x6 arch. And dark gray 1x4 brick. The universe isn't ready for Alt's 8-hour video on breakfast soup and the resulting flame war in the comments section of that video. Oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. So you need another black 1x6 arch. There it is. 2x8 brick, 2x3, and a 1x2, black 2x4, white 1x6, and another pair of beige 1x2 log bricks. There we go. What about a video on why a hot dog is a sandwich? Because a hot dog is a taco. Alright. 2x2 dark gray plates. Might make me big and controversial, though. Sweet! Sweet! I want to be big and controversial. That means I make bucket loads of cash. Especially if it's over something silly like, is cereal breakfast soup or not? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm That is perfect. Just give me more of that. It's like all those people who whine about being canceled and yet they still have their high-paying jobs and stuff like that. Like, oh no, I've been canceled and yet I'm still making bucket loads of dosh. It's so terrible. Yes, please. One by two plates, tiles there with single studs. 2x2 tiles. It's all engagement, though. I can just, like, not respond to the comments. I can ignore that. Beige 1x1 tile slope there. We get pairs of dark gray 1x6s. Those are 2 apart. Yep. There we go. 2x8 in white. 2x8 in white. How about I talk about how pizza is an open-faced sandwich? Ah, but it's not. Pizza is a pie. There we go. And a 1x4 right there in the middle. Dark gray 2x12, or 1x12. Red 1x2 with side studs. And a 1x8 in red plate. Isn't pizza a vegetable? No. Like cheesecake isn't a cake, it's a pie? Yeah. Yeah, cheesecake's a pie. Alright, dark gray 2x6 bricks. Tan 1x8 plate. And dark gray 2x8 plates. Pizza is most definitely not a meat. Right, pair of 1x2 or 2x2 corner plates. There we go. With a 1x2 plate on top and beige log bricks. 1x3 bricks in white. There we go. I mean, if you're going for the ancient definition of meat, where meat is just food, then yeah. But then it's not a meat; it is meat. There we go. 1x3 and 1x1. Dark gray 1x4. Flip it over for some 1x2 plates. If cereal's a breakfast soup, then pizza is totally a meat? No? Not at all? How do you figure that? What animal is, does pizza grow off of? I mean, you can be with her if you want. There's nothing, you know, nothing stopping you from being wrong. That's fine. There we go. Alright, then we have some plants up here. No, it has meat. That doesn't mean that it is meat. There's a difference. Cheese isn't a meat. But none of that matters because pizza isn't a meat. It's not from an animal. Alright, and we have a spare dark gray 1x1 quarter cylinder tile. You gotta up your pedantic game here. You gotta be absolutely technically correct. Not just make something up. Doesn't work that way. Alright. 24. There we go. No, it is not. That doesn't even make any kind of sense. No, I'm not. Alright, so we get another 1x8 rail plate and 1x2 to 1x2 upward brackets, and we're doing 4 of these. Saying that I am over and over again doesn't make it so. Alright, slide that right in there. Nice, nice bit of decoration there. Sorry, Agatha, I didn't mean to grab you with the building part there. Alright, there we go. Get our second one in there, and we're just making the 4 of these with this step. Got a lot of tiles and slopes here. There we go, more white ingots. There we go. And there we go. Howdy, Kinshire. No, the pizza crust is a flatbread. But so is pie crust. It's also a flatbread. Well, certain types are, at least. Alright, let's see. 1x2 ingot tiles there. 1x2 plates here and here. There we go. Alright, 1x3 tile. 1x6 tile. 1x2 tile. Another 1x6. 3 1x6s. Believe. Yeah. There we go. 1x6. And 1x2 slope with tile on top and cutout, and a 1x1 plate underneath it. Get that right in there. And another pair of 1x6 tiles. There we go. Trying to keep warm. It's always a good idea. Okay, we got another 1x3 starting out here. And there's a reason why I'm wearing my flannel today. It's a little bit chilly. It's 27 degrees outside. We did get more snow, about 3 inches. I have already shoveled. Let's go ahead and get that one right there. And another one right there. Oh, I am happy, yeah. Let's see, 1x3 right there, and 1x2. There we go. Okay, and now we get tiles on this raised part. 2x4s. In the corners. Half tiles. And 4 half tiles here. There, and there. 1x3, 1x3, 2 1x2s back here, and did a 1x2 fall? I have had sleeves. Let me see, or did I use a 1x2 somewhere where, yes, I used a 1x2 somewhere where that I shouldn't have. There we go. That goes right there. In fact, I used a 1x6 somewhere that I shouldn't have. Okay. One by 3 right there. 1x1. 1x1 there. 1x1 tile there. And a pair of 1x1 tiles with top clips. There we go. No, so the Aswan High Dam, which is why they had to move the Abu Simbel Temple and also the Temple of Philae. That was built to regulate the flooding, so it does not flood anymore. All right, flip it around. And we get a beige 1x2 ingot tile there. And more 1x6 tiles. So the problem with the flooding of the Nile is that while it made the land quite fertile, it also inundated basically everywhere that people actually wanted to live. So they decided to regulate it so that they could irrigate the flows, and still grow crops. Primarily cotton. Egyptian cotton is one of their big exports. Alright, let's go ahead and get all of these 2x2 slopes in here. Now, the downside of flooding, like making the Lake Nasser, is that not just Abu Simbel and Philae, which if you go to Philae, you can see places, like, you can see where floodwaters reached and stuff like that, which is pretty interesting, but also, like, it's pretty obvious damage. Go get a 1x1 cylinder plate on there. And black 1x4 tile, and then we get our 1x2 to 1x2 upward brackets. But yeah, so a lot of archaeological sites were inundated and completely flooded. They moved a few. Abu Simbel got moved. Philae got moved. But a lot of others that were not, like, of particular interest tourism-wise are just underwater now. There we go. And there is our passageway down into the main area. And we have a spare part of a 1x1 dark gray tile. Alright, bag number 28. The curator also functions as the docent tour guide. Some LEGO fans may recognize them from a classic 1990s LEGO theme. I kind of hope there's a pith helmet in the office. I don't think there is. I'll have to put one in there. I don't know if they make white pith helmets right now. Alright, there we go. Get his face. Go ahead and make him smile. Why not? And get his white hair on. There we go. So he's even got his bow tie. Nice shirt. And let's get him up here for the moment. Alright, let's see. Also love it if we found a planet that had liquid carbon dioxide oceans. Unfortunately, we live in a time when we're not too likely to see any of that stuff. There is, of course, a pretty high chance that we will never be able to see those things, humans, I mean. But who knows? Xeno Highly Truncata, thank you very much for those bits. How are you doing? Alright. Dark gray 2x4. Beige 1x3 plates. Dark gray 2x4 tile, and then 2x4 curved slopes. Doing great, mainly watching my Let's Plays. Well, that is perfectly fine. Thank you very much. Get that right in there. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Alright, beige candlestick and 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. And beige. You'd hope we as a species survives long enough to become a Type 3 civilization. Well, the thing is like, it's entirely possible that it is impossible to travel faster than light. Meaning that you could only do, like, generation ships to travel to other worlds. Which would be an extreme investiture without a known payoff kind of thing. And a pretty high chance of failure. And even then, like, communication would be virtually impossible. Right, beige seat right there. I mean, I certainly hope it's possible, but who knows? And I don't think any of us are going to live that long. Yeah, I mean, except me, because I'm going to live forever. Alright, there is the desk. We get 1x3 tiles with 2 studs. Physics says it's possible to make a warp field from Star Trek. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually possible. I mean, obviously, to a certain extent, we won't know until it's done. Alright, medium nougat 1x1 to 1x2 upward bracket. A sand green 1x1 brick. Dark red 1x2 plate and a white 1x2 tile. And sand green 1x1 tile on top. Well, I need to bring my beneficence to everyone. Hello, bunny. Everyone deserves a little bit of AuldDragon in their lives. Whether they're human or non-human, terrestrial or alien alike, you know? There we go. Pair of black 1x1 tiles with top clips. Plus, if I didn't live forever, how could I see all of the LEGO sets that get made for perpetuity, you know? There we go. I love this typewriter printing tile on there. That is very cool. Although, I will say that I'm kind of surprised they didn't make it sand green. I think if they'd made it sand green to match the Ideas one, that would have been awesome. Alright, we get a gold microfigure there. And a gold microfigure here. There we go. Got some bookends there. And we get a compass right there on the edge. And a classic map. Although, normally they were white. I'd have to go back and dig one out, but I think it's pretty much the same design that's on the classic pirate maps. Well, these, keep in mind that these sets are designed to be, like, mid-century. Got a clear 1x1 cylinder tile in there. Put that on there. And there we go. We have a lamp. The curator has received 2 prestigious awards for his groundbreaking documentaries. His work has even been shown at the 10232 Palace Cinema. Nice. There we go. Get that on there. Telegraph isn't really mid-century. And in the ways that it is, there wouldn't be a telegraph in the buildings unless it was a telegraph office. There we go. Now, a printing press would be awesome. Like, it would be fantastic for them to make a newspaper office. I would love a newspaper office. Get a reporter, get a bunch of typewriters, have an office, you know, like an editor's office. And then on one of the floors, you could have a... you could have a printing press. That'd be awesome. There we go. Let's see. Get that on there and that right there. Got a pair of brown panels or brackets. Couple of olive green half arches. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would do it, but yeah, you could have those ticker tape machines, which I suppose technically might be considered telegraph. Pretty sure that's going to go there. All right, 3x3s and a 2x6 tile. And a 1x4 plate there. All right, I'll take that off. It's easier to get that on here. There we go. I mean, part of it is that there's only so much that you can get into... I mean, like, look at how cramped this office is already. There's not a whole lot of room for other things. And I could see them not doing kind of a typical business office, where you might have one of those ticker tape devices, just because, like, it would just kind of be a generic office. Most of the stuff that they've done with offices has been, you know, like a vet's office or something like that. A detective's office. Now, if they did a newspaper office, then they could have one of those, because that's what, you know, like the AP Wire. That's what the origin of AP Wire is. A wire service, I believe, is that their stuff did come in that way, wire reports and things like that. I mean, it would be mid-century, so that's what they would do. There we go. Get that on there. Alright, so spare parts. We got a gold and a brown 1x1 plate, sand green 1x1 tile, gold 1x1 cylinder tile with compass printing, brown 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, bright green 3-stem plant, and a gold microfigure. All right. It's not that. It's just that all of the... I mean, I would like to see them branch out, but all of the modular city sets, which is what we're doing right now, they're all mid-century. So if they did a, you know, if they did a printing press, you know, a newspaper office, it would also be mid-century. I mean, if they brought back the old Wild West line, then certainly they could do a Wild West one of those. They do have the Daily Bugle, which counts as a modern newspaper office, although it doesn't have a printing press. But then again, the printing presses are usually not located on the premises these days anyway, so... And I don't think they do any other era except maybe modern, simply because they don't have any lines that it would fit in on. Now, if a... I mean, that's one of the good things about the Ideas line, is that you can create a Wild West or a colonial printing office, and if it gets the support and then it gets chosen, then they'll do it as a one-off. But first you'd have to get to 10,000 supporters, and then you'd have to actually get chosen, which is not very high. Very likely, unfortunately. They're definitely choosing more and more ideas, though. Idea sets. I mean, they haven't always been... successful sets, but I think that they're successful enough to keep doing it, kind of thing, and to ramp up more. I don't think they feel like they've hit a saturation point on them yet. There's the other tooth. Doesn't seem very 40s to 70s to you? Well, I mean, there's a typewriter there. So, I mean, part of it is like, what is, you know, how does a museum really be mid-century kind of thing? And to a certain extent, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have any computers, and that's part of it. You know, the lack of computers is a big part of it. Even by the early 80s, then there would have been computers all over the place, office-wise. Round 1x4s. You know, I mean, some stuff is just kind of timeless, but most of the sets are pretty clearly mid-century or kind of timeless, so. Yes, they were, but there still would have been a lot of computers. Computers came down in price real fast. Let's go ahead and get the rocker tops on. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I don't think that they would do a brutalist building. It's one of the reasons why I don't think that they would do a modern architecture building, is just because they're doing mid-century. Alright. We get 2 of the window frames. And we get our center brackets on here. No, you didn't have a lot of storage capacity, but like, I mean, there's good reasons why computers completely overtook typewriters. There we go. All right, 2x4 tile there. 2x6 tile here. And here. One by 4 plate, there, and then some rail plates. And you could store templates and stuff like that, yeah. I mean, but they would definitely include multiple extra, multiple typewriters in a newspaper office. That is for sure. There we go. Mom took a computer class when she was in high school, the 50s, 60s. She didn't have fun with the punch card programming. Yeah, my dad took a programming class in Fortran in college. Alright, now, silver harpoons. Ow. It is not easy to push these down. I mean, I think that also to a certain extent, like, if they got a really good idea for a modular set that wasn't mid-century, then they'd probably do it. I don't think they're so tied to it being mid-century, but at the same time, there's a lot of people who've complained about, like... I mean, there are LEGO fans who don't think that any... modulars have been really that great in the last 5 years kind of thing. So it's like Assembly Square or something like that. Which is crazy. You know, they don't fit together. Like, it's absolutely crazy. But if they did something that wasn't mid-century, they would get a lot of pushback. Doesn't fit together. There we go. That's pretty nice. That works pretty well for matching those angles. Alright. Let's see. 4x6 and double stack of 1x2, 1x4 plates. 1x3 tiles. Black door frame. Black 1x1 plates down at the bottom. I mean, I'm always excited to see what they come up with for the next year's modular. I mean, we're at least 6 months out from getting a hint of what it's going to be. But I already can't wait. And, of course, we're about 12 months out, 11 months out from even having a picture, so... Although they might be moving the releases back to November. Right, but they don't do small ones. Like, that's the thing, is that they don't do small ones. The smallest ones are still pretty big, because they, like, I think they're gonna do a 32x48 every so often, but I mean, I'm also just assuming, like, we only have 2 points to predict, whereas they do a corner every 3 years, so the next one they do should be a corner. I'm only discussing modulars. I don't know about you. I mean, they've done LEGO has done news vans before. No, that's fine. No need to apologize. Yeah, they have. I got like 2 copies of one of them. It's an awesome set. Look up TV Crew. I think it's TV Crew. I mean, look at the sets that LEGO has been making. They're pretty, the town sets, they're pretty futuristic. How long ago? Early 90s. And that's just the one that I can think of. There was another one with a camera van, like on a lift arm thing that could have either been like wildlife photography or filming breaking news events or even a movie studio thing. They've done plenty of movie camera crews. And I'm pretty sure that they've done some other ones as well that I can't think of. Alright, spare parts. We got a black 1x1 cylinder tile and a silver harpoon. There we go. So here we have the curator's office. Also. I just noticed something. So it's kind of nice that you can actually take the whole thing off like that. Some mold marks were very, very noticeable. I want to get those off. There we go. There we go. So there's his office. And he even has a skylight. There we go. We're going to have him coming out of his office. But I think it is time for us to take a short break from that. Because it is minifig time. Seems like an odd place for an office. Well, you know, part of it is what else are you going to put up there, and also where else are you going to put it? All right. So let's go ahead and roll some dice. Here's my D6. All right, so we got the Lego Movie 2 minifigs. That is 3, so we're going to the middle. And D20, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, don't get caught on the court, please. Thank you. Alright, let's start a prediction. Can Auld guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. So far, we have gotten the kitty rocker and a Unikitty. So, if we continue the cat trend, then we'd get Ms. Scratch and Post. Let's see what my my D20 says. $16, so that would be Dorothy. It's a shame that there isn't a Wicked Witch in there, but... Bahamut's D20 says 12, and that would be President Business. All right. About a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Trying to figure out who that was. I'll zoom in on the one again. There we go. All right. You can focus again, camera. Camera. There we go. All right. Just a few seconds remaining. About 10. Get your predictions in. Go ahead and get my timer all set up. Little Bunny says Tin Man. All right. Predictions are closed. And go. All right, what do we got? What do we have? I think I feel some hair. Can I feel something else? It's like I feel a second bag in here. But I'm not feeling anything. Okay. All right, this is an educated guess. 45 seconds. I'm gonna go with Dorothy. But I don't have a whole lot of confidence on that. See, I think she has soft, rubbery hair. And I think I felt some soft, rubbery hair in there, but there could be that could be on some other figs too. Hey, all right, that's Dorothy. Anything else in there? Nope. All right, let's choose that prediction. That was 45.63. All right. 20 to 50 seconds. Get that prediction in. Let's see who is getting the hams. Isovan and Bahorn getting the hams. Very nice. Kinshear, Garbage Pail Kids, and Tidal Rabbit going for within 20 seconds. Preskich going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. Once again, having no faith in me. And yet... Look at me nailing that one. Get out of the bag here. Thank you. All right, so. Soft plastic. Here's Toto. Who's your pupper? Who's a good pupper? Come on, focus. Here we go. Aw, who's a good pupper? As long as I champion breakfast soup, you must vote no. I mean, it's fine with me. I mean, whatever your reasons for having no confidence in me, it's up to you entirely. All right, let's go ahead and get her cloth skirt on, making all the Star Wars fans jealous that they're not getting the cloth comma on Rex or Captain Rex or whatever his name is. Go. Let's make her happy. Okay, Toto doesn't really want to sit on the thing. She's a great hairpiece. I love those braids. Those are really cute. How do I feel about the cloth clothing on the minifigs? I'll be honest, for dresses, I would either rather have a plastic piece, or I would rather have have it printed. But that's mainly because it's a pain in the butt to get the cloth around the leg studs. Like, it's a real pain in the butt to get them around there. The skirt looks like a blue wicker basket. And that's the thing, is like it sorry, Toto. Like, it won't hang right no matter what. I think unless you did something to crease the corners or something like that, it's never gonna hang just right, in my opinion. You can't sit the character down in it. So the waistcloth, it's nice in that, like, I don't mind getting a few of them by any means. Howdy, Shield of Hope, and how's it going? Like, it's not such a big deal that I hate it or anything like that, but I'm not a huge fan of it either. Cloth capes are great. I don't know about anything else. I do like cloth capes, like this one. All right. She also has a cloth skirt. I don't think anyone else does. I'm looking forward to getting the Scarecrow, because I think that hat might make a really good witch hat. And I want to see how that looks. All right, but that is that one. Next up, just have a few of these to go, and I am getting the new set soon, so. Alright, let's see. D6. That is a 6. So we're going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. D10. That's a 9. Alright. Alright, let's start our prediction. Can Ald guess what's inside the minifig pack? Go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? D20 says 15. And I just yanked on my cord again. Let's see, my D20 says 15 we could get. 18. Nope, I gotta reroll. 5. 5 would be new. Alright. So my D20 is predicting Garmadon. Like, I mean, one of the nice things about the cloth pieces is that it would give you some variety in, you know, in a town setup kind of thing. But I really do not like putting them on the legs. Like, that's a big part of it. If they were easier to put on and stay on, and they you know, fell just right, I think it would be a different story. But it's neither here nor there at this point. All right, 30 seconds to go. Get your prediction in. So we are looking for her, and that Garmadon, and that is it. We have everyone else. So that Garmadon and her. I don't know what her name is. All right, just a few seconds remaining. Let me go ahead and get my timer reset. And predictions are closed. All right. And go. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. 16.16, we have him up there. I feel the fencing mask. Yes, indeed. All right. So, that is within 20 seconds. Let's choose that prediction. Complete that prediction within 20 seconds. And Kinshiren Title Rabbit getting the hams there. Very nice. About 4-1. Nice. Abcody, Ice Oven, Garbage Pail Kids going for 20 to 50. Press Kitchen Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. So this is also classic samurai armor from the old ninja theme. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if it came in black back then. I do not remember. Just has one head, one face. That is insane hair. Go ahead and give him the hair, because it's insane. And he has really long wooden swords. Oh, right. He should have his armor, too. Kai. Right. One day I'll never remember these character names. There we go. Talk about a bad hair day. Look at that hair. That is crazy hair. That is definitely bad hair day hair. We can put him in the fencing mask. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so that is our second Kai. There we go. Alright. So that one is done, and next up, we've got our Series 8. We need to pull out our hanger from. Whee! So let's go ahead and grab one from the bottom again. Okay. And start the prediction. Can all guess what's inside the minifig pack? Let's go. So we have gotten the evil robot, Kilroy. We have not gotten the conquistador, the lederhosen guy, the cowgirl. We have gotten the football player, 2 of the diver. We've gotten 1 of the ski lady. We've gotten 1 businessman. We've not gotten the fairy. We've gotten 1 Santa Claus. We've gotten 3 Bat Boys, which doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't any left. We have not gotten the DJ guy or whatever. We've not gotten the cheerleader. We have gotten the Shakespearean actor. We've gotten 2 of the pirate captains, and we have not gotten the alien queen. So get your predictions in. We've got about a minute to go. Also, let's go ahead and roll the dice. All right, 18, that's too high. 17, too high. 6. Alright, that would be another diver, which we've gotten 2 of. Seems unlikely that we'd get another, but it's certainly possible since we did get another Bat Boy already. So less than 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. They work with Weird Al Yankovic. Do they dare to be stupid? Alright, just a few seconds remaining. And let me go ahead and get my timer reset. Okay. And predictions are closed. And go. Alright, let's see. Alright. Not the Alien Queen. So that one's right out. Can feel some more pieces. Heck is that? Is that... What the heck is that piece? Alright, it's Bat Boy again. 42.12. I guess we're getting all of the Bat Boys out of the way. 42.12. That's why, like, the arms throw me off every time, because it's like, I feel the body, but what is this other weird thing? Oh, it's the arm. So that is yet another Bat Boy. Yep, that's yet another Bat Boy. And a lot of Bat Boys. Alright. Let's choose that prediction. That is 20 to 50 seconds. So once again, 42.12. Complete that prediction. And let's see. Ab Cody, Ice Oven, Shield of Hope, Bahorn, and Garbage Pail Kids getting the hams. Bahamut, Kinshir, and Anthro Lizard going for within 20 seconds. Preskitch going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. The museum's Night Watch Bat. And he's just gonna murder all of the people there at night, though. So, yet another Bat Boy. That is our 4th Bat Boy. Maybe that means that there aren't any more, though? Yeah, I hope. It's one of the things that I'm glad about them having 3 of all of them in the sets these days, is because it frequently felt that the figures that you're like, I mean, I don't mind having one. You know, I like having one to be a completionist, but do I need more than one? Not really. Those always seem to be the ones that there were, like, 4 or 5 of. Alright, let's get back to bag number 30. Yeah, but being there at night isn't a crime punishable by death. Alright, let's flip it around since we're working on that side. Alright, Agatha, you can get to the side. There we go. All right. So 2 1x2 bricks and a 1x8 brick as well. There we go, and there we go. Rule that museum with an iron wing. Alright. 1x8, 1x8. 1x2 tiles with center stud and a gray 1x1 pyramid. There we go. Hey, they gotta have due process. There we go. Next up, 2x3 inverted slopes and red 2x2 cylinder tiles with a center stud and a 1x6 brick. There we go. Alright, dark gray 2x2 corner, 2x2x3 corner slope, 1x2x3 as well. Oh, nope, we're not doing one on this in the front. Okay. 1x3 brick here and here. Two by 2x3. 2x2x3. There and there. There. And there. And then another corner. Have I started designing some traveling exhibits for this museum yet? No, I have not. Alright, on the other side, 1x3, 1x2, and the gray 1x8. Yeah, I got that at the beginning, and I put that in. It came literally today. One by 8 tile. Let's get our 1x2 tile with the center stud and pyramid piece. Yeah, I'm glad that it came before we finished. Not that it makes much difference. I mean, like, I never even bothered going to get a replacement out of my collection. But it's nice to have it by now. Alright. Another 1x6 brick there, and 2x3... Oops, 2x3 inverted slope with red 2x2 cylinder tile with a center stud. There we go. Yeah, it's a standard bag for all of their like pick-a-brick and part replacements and stuff like that. Go. Next up, another 2x2 corner. There we go, and 1x3 And 1 by 3. There we go. Alright, 2 of these. So black 2 by 4 and beige 1 by 2 plates with round ends. There we go. And red 1 by 1 cylinder tiles with top pegs. Alright. 1 by 2 brick. And 1 by 2 a Technic brick. That's got to be raising it like half a stud or something, maybe? No. So the cross axle hole is off center. It's not right in the center height-wise of the brick. So this is getting it lower, and I guess there really isn't a way to get it to that height. Because if you just flip it over and you just put the brick right on there, the cross axle hole is going to be a little bit lower. So, interesting choice. Interesting choice. I was just thinking, is there another way to do this that wouldn't be flipping the parts? I don't think there is. There we go. Okay. Now we get a dark gray microfigure and a 1 by 1 cylinder plate with a bar. Make sure that the microfigure is straight. There we go. Alright, now, to get it straight. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, and then the other one. First of all, make sure that that is perpendicular. That's good. Now get you slid in the hole. There we go. There we go. Okay. Flip it around. And slide you right in there. And slide you right in there. And then we get our 2 by 2 a corner, 2 by 2 by 3 a corner slopes on either side of it. Nope, get off the clip there. Thank you. So pretty neat decoration there, I think. Alright, next up, 1 by 4 tile with half tile with 1 by 1 cylinder tiles with top pegs and inverted 1 by 1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. go. There we go. Now we get the back two. I have a lot of 1x3 tiles left over. Got 9 of them left over. Where are they gonna go? There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. For 8 of them, but where does the 9th one go? Have I... Oh, you know what? I bet I missed... I did. I did. Right over here. There we go. There we go. Alright, spare parts. We got a dark gray microfigure, a red 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, and a dark gray 1x1 cylinder plate with bar. Alright, Bahorn, have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much for coming on out. I really do appreciate it. Okay, next up, bag 31. Definitely getting down to the bottom of the box. Nothing left in there. Lots and lots of glass panels. Alright, so to start with, we're going to make 2 of the same things. I'm going to roll up my sleeves to get down to work. There we go. Alright. So we got a lot of these windows, and we got a few of these as well. So that's what all of the window panes are going to be for. All right, grab a pair of those. Grab another pair of those. There we go. 1x4s. By 2 macaroni tiles and 1x1 plates. All right, more macaroni tiles and 1x1 plates. Go. And there we go. All right. First up, double stack of 1x2x2 windows. I do not like getting the window panes into these windows anymore. It feels tighter. It feels like the little pegs are going to come off, which also makes it not feel good to pop them out and replace them. Alright, now for our curved windows. It's a lot easier to do these. Now, one of my one complaint about these curved window pieces is that the window panes themselves are flat, which feels kind of noticeable given how curved the frame is. But that would also require a completely new pane piece, whereas it's kind of a good thing that this just reuses the same pane piece. So it's like one of those acceptable compromises. There we go. It's easier to slide it into the top part and then push it into the bottom part as well, I'm noticing. And there's a nice satisfying snap as they go in. There we go. We got a lot of these windows to do. So the ease of how easy these panes are to get in and out basically depends on the flexibility of the frame, and these 1x2x2 frames are not very flexible, and that's kind of their problem. Okay. It's not a huge deal, though. Go, and there we go. It's a shame that they're using these large macaroni elements, because we get a much nicer curve with the windows rather than these frame parts, which make a very D shape, like a very squished D, whereas this is more of a rounded D. Alright, 2x2 macaroni tiles. Let's see, 1x1 plates on there. There we go. Alright, and another pair of window pieces. There we go. There's the other two straight windows. There we go. And now for the curved windows. All of the window panes in. There we go. One side done. And the other side done. Okay, now for the second window. Or skylight, as the case may be. I do enjoy seeing how LEGO makes different skylights in these sets. And they almost always have skylights. It feels like. I guess now that I think about it, it's probably only about half of them do. I guess it kind of depends on what the roof is going to be like. Like the police station, with its multiple levels, kind of had enough going on the roof, and then some antenna that it didn't need skylights. And the garage kind of had enough going on that it didn't need skylights. Alright. Maybe now that I think about it, not many of them actually do have skylights. Okay. 1x4 tile. 1x4 tile. Macaroni, macaroni. 1x1. 1x1. There we go. Get our macaronis on here. 1x1 tiles. There we go. Alright, and then dark gray 2x2 plates with side studs and a 1x4 plate on top. There we go. Get that on there. Flip this around. Get that on there. The two atriums extend through both floors, and the skylights allow a lot of natural light into the building. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright. Slide this in. That's pretty tight, which is actually good. There we go. Alright. Then we get our 2x6s in gray. There we go. 4 2x2 slopes, 2x2x3, I should say, on either side. And our 1x6 tiles. Alright, a white star and a pink 5-petal flower. That would go on to this side here. There we go. Alright, flip it around. Another flower down here at the end. These cherry blossom petals and stuff have really blown up pretty far. Got high into the air, apparently. Get in the middle there. Come on. You can get in between the studs. There we go. Alright, and a black 2x2 cylinder tile. there. And we'll make a telescope. There's a bar holder with clip and a gold. Alright, there we go. Nice telescope for observing the sky at night, just outside of his office. And spare parts, we have a gold tap, gold 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, a gold 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, black 1x1 tile, black 1x1 plate, 2 pink 5-petal flowers, and a white star. Alright. Next up, bag number 32. In fact, given how few bags are left, let me go ahead and just get them all out. So 32 and 33. Put 33 back there. Alright, so we got a pair of dark gray 6x6 tiles there. Some large plates. He might be married. You don't know. Actually, that's something that we have not gotten is, like, an actual apartment building that is specifically just like apartments. We get a couple of, we'll get an apartment here and there kind of thing, but not an actual apartment building. A tenement or something like that. That said, that is not as interesting as other things that you could do with, like, businesses and stuff. So I don't know that we'd get something like that. That said, an Art Deco building like the one that was in the Poirot TV series for apartments, that would be amazing. It would look really good. Get white 1x2 to 1x2 upward brackets. It's pretty cool that these studs are all even here. Alright, and get our 1x2 ingot tiles. I wonder if they have a thing planned for Johnny Thunder, because he's like the big character that they haven't made a reference to yet. That said, there's no reason to think that they're done making references. There's a few other characters that they haven't referenced either, but they're not major characters. Alright, get our 2x8 rail plates there, and 4x8s there. Black 3x3 plates. Alright, pair of 1x2 plates with bars. red 1x2 plates with round ends. And dark gray 1x3 plates right behind them. White 1x6 bricks. And black 3x3 plates. Then 2x4 tile. 2x4 tile. 1x3 tile. It's over here. And 2x8 rail plates again. Alright, center 1x2 bricks with center studs. Ah. Oh, I missed these red 1x2 plates there. There we go. White 2x2 slopes. And a white 1x4 slopes here and here. And get another pair on top. Another 1x1 with center stud. And we get white bars with clips slightly at an angle. There we go. And a pair of 1x2 grill tiles. Grill tile slopes. There we go. And 2x2 cylinder tile with center stud. Get our curly Q, our white curly Q elements there. There we go. And an upside down heart tile. 1x1 heart tile. There we go. Alright, now flip it around. And we got a red 2x8. Get our beige 1x4 Technic bricks. And our long friction pins. Black tiles and ingot tiles. Red 1x1 cylinder tiles with top pegs. And inverted cones. In beige. With gray bar holders with clips. There we go. And that will go in right there. Alright, next up. We're only making one of these, so get our 6x6 dark gray tile on there. 2x2 tile there. 2x6 tile. And another 2x6 tile. Alright, flip it over. We get our 2x4 plate, Technic plate with 2 Technic holes. And there we go. Get into the studs, please. Or get into the holes. And a dark gray boat stud. And a long friction pin. And a 5L beam, which It's kind of funny that it shows using, you know, like it labels it 5, and it says 1-to-1 so that you can compare it to the hard copy. And yet, there's nothing else. There's nothing else in the set that, you know, like there aren't any other colors or lengths, at least in this part of the set. And I don't know if there's anything in any of the others either. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that on. Lower that down. That looks pretty good. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and make the other one. Get the mold marks hidden. There we go. Alright, I've actually done it wrong. Alright, that'll go there. That's okay. That's what I get for not looking very closely. There we go. Alright, flip it over. Basically mirror the same thing that we had on the other side. There we go. 1x8 plate. There we go. How'd I like streaming 4 nights in a row? Will that become a thing? Probably won't become a thing, at least not yet. Get back here. I mean, it's very tiring. So, and I do have other things that I do need to do. Recordings and stuff like that. Part of the problem with Sunday night is that's a recording night, so if I do something like that, it's very much a, like, A, I have to get my recording done by a certain time to start streaming, and B, I'm not doing anything else that day at all. I'm recording, and then I'm, like, having some food, and then streaming. So, I mean, I am planning on shaking up some of my stream schedule parts at some point, but not yet. Alright, so we got a spare 3L bar in dark gray, a white 1x1 heart tile, and a blue 1x1 cylinder plate. Alright, let's flip this around. And clip that on right there. Now, I'm not a fan of that being held on by just clips. Because, as you can see, like, it wobbles. I would want a little bit more stability there. Is a Saturday double streaming getting tiring? Well, I got a bigger block of time in between. So, I don't know. I mean, it's just something that when I'm ready to shake the schedule up, then I'm going to be looking at what works for me and what doesn't. Like, right now, Wednesday morning is just ending up really bad for me. For various reasons, I'm not sleeping well Tuesday night. And that's causing issues with getting that stream in. So that is definitely going to change. Now, it may be that that becomes a Lego build stream instead, and I do retro some other time. Or I may scrap that time altogether. Ooh, don't push down there. There we go. If I can more easily turn this around, I could get that on better. Maybe if I stand up. There we go. There we go. So that is very, very nice. I do like the columns with the I can never remember what that part is called, actually. Yeah, it's looking really, really nice. Yeah, it was this this roof part that we were working on. Once it's all on, it's not that wobbly, but the columns are several pieces. Like, this is part of this floor, this is part of this floor, and then, of course, this is part of the roof. You can see there's tiles there, and on the sides there's tiles as well. Well, I was talking about this part. I can never remember what this part is called. Someone will say the name, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's it. I just never hangs around in my brain for some reason. So, very, very cool. But we're not quite done yet because we have bag 33 to do. The pediment, yes, that's it. I don't know why that is so hard. Maybe the reason it always that one doesn't stick in my head is because my brain is always like, no, that's got to be the bottom. Because foot. There we go. There we go. And there we go. No, it's really because you know, pedestrian. It sounds like it should be on the bottom, not the top. That's why. Because, like, I was thinking to myself, there's a reason it always it doesn't stick into my head, and then it gets mentioned, and I'm like, yeah, because pediment. See, now I've probably cursed you guys to think that way. Let's get our minifigs out. There we go. All right. We got our worker. Where's his squeegee? There's his squeegee. Big fan of that hat. The newsboy came with that one. Also, one of the plants will have green ones of those. One of the botanical sets. And let's see, she has a cookie. Let's definitely give her her cookie. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we have one of the train fence pieces. I don't know if they've used these on trains lately. Get a little bit of water spill there. And dark gray 2x4 plate. Get that other train. Oh, actually, there's another one on there as well that I missed. There we go. Get our water. 1x2 plate. 1x2 tile with center stud. Get the 1x2 brick over on this side. Okay, and a pair of bar holders with bars. Let's get that there. And make sure that the hole is facing inward. There we go. He does need some controls here. So red lever base and a yellow lever base. I wonder when the last time they had these shades in a set were. Okay, red bucket and handle on there. Doesn't look like we have any piece to put into the bucket for water. There we go. Alright. We get our 2L bar with stop and another bar holder with bar. 2L bar with stop. And then we get these angle connector ones. Right angle connector ones. Go. Another pair of bar holders with bars. Six L bars with stops. There we go. And bar holders with clips. Yeah, they do a really good job of getting a good mixture of characters. I especially like the inclusion of like the lady with the prosthetic limb and stuff. That was pretty nice. All right. Let's go ahead and bring the camera back up, because this is getting clipped on right there and there. And we'll go ahead and position our window washer right there. If I can get him to actually stand. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm giving those windows a good wash. Alright. Now for the tree. Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright. So that is a friction pin with double axle and a friction half pin in dark gray. Get the dark gray 2L half beams with cross axle holes. Okay, and next up we make another one of these. Friction half pin. Friction pin with double axle. There we go. Then the axle connectors. Let's make the tree! Triumphant music starts playing. I mean, trees are pretty great. Trees are pretty great. Where would we be without trees? Probably not here. There we go. Alright, another axle connector. And another axle connector with a hole. And on there we get a friction half pin. Okay. Pin connector and axle connector. That's true. XCOM did show that trees were the true villains. That is true. Get that in there. Turn that one so it's more hidden. Alright. And then dino tail segments. Or neck segments. There we go. Alright, we get a pink leaf here. Get a white 3 flower element sticking through there, which is kind of loose, but that's okay. And a medium nougat angle connector with stud. And we get 2 more through there. Get some flowers on it. Get another one with flowers in it. Get that there. And stick it right in there on the tree. There we go. Okay, dark pink 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Get the brown 2L bar with stop slid through there. Oh, we're going to make 2 of these. Okay. And a pink large foliage. Right, where's another? There's the dark pink. Well, it's not done yet. Alright. 3 of the small leaves. And 3 of the small leaves. I love that we're getting more colors of foliage these days. I really do. Oh boy, 7 of the flower elements and the leaf elements in white. Get that through there. That one through there. And through there. Let's see. Next up, one to the back here. Okay, one on the front. And 2 on the sides. there, and right there. There we go. So that's one set of cherry blossom leaves. So one there. Get our second one here. Get the third one here. Fourth one over here. Fifth one up here. Actually, that goes there. Alright, that'd be a little bit different than the other one, which is okay. It is perfectly okay. And down here. And back here. There we go. Alright, so get one in there and one in there. There we go. Reminded somewhat of C.S. Lewis's sci-fi fantasy series about Mars and Venus. I've never actually read anything by C.S. Lewis. That is a lot of white leaf elements left over. Alright. But get back up to the... Let's see, is that actually on the screen? Yeah, it is. Okay, and that goes right in there. There we go. Nice cherry tree on that side. Okay, next up. Dark brown 1x2 plates with end clips. Brown 1x2 round end plates. There we go, 1x6 plate, 1x6 tile. And then we make the bench back. And someone has left the a letter on the bench. Right there. But that is going to go right in there. There we go. Lean the back of the bench against the fence. Hope they don't put any Washington statues beside it. Wouldn't want to perpetuate myths. No, see, that's why they got a lady over there. Alright, and a 1x3 black plate with round ends and hollow studs. And we're going to make the front of the bar there. Alright, let's make sure that these are all straight. There we go. There we go. Alright, and our mailbox. It's red, so you know this place isn't American. There we go. And that goes right there in the corner. And we got our light post right there in the other corner. on a second. I feel like I did not put enough white. Oh yeah, I did not put enough white plant foliage elements on this one. I missed that there was a set to put these on. There's one there. One there. One there. Did seem like it didn't have enough white on it, and yet I was not paying that much attention. Then again, it is a little bit late, and I am getting a little tired, so... I did shovel today, so there was extra energy use, shall we say. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Get in there. There we go. All right, now for the other... Other one. Is that actually on? Yeah, that is. It's not that brittle. Statue of Liberty should be replaced by Washington? Why? Give that guy too much credit as it is. Better a monument to liberty and the wonderful ideas that the country is founded upon, rather than the not wonderful ideas this country is founded upon. Put that in there. Get that one in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alright. Next up. So we got those. Alright, get another cookie on the ground and a couple birdies going after the cookie. And let's see, more of the star and a petal. There we go. And there we go. Alright. A bit of wind has blown through the cherry blossom tree, sending blossoms into the air and onto the street. Alright, so that shows basically everyone on the sidewalk, but I've already put them inside, so let's go ahead and get her on the bench. And there we go. So, spare parts. We've got a 1x1 cylinder tile in nougat. Actually, let me bring the camera down here. Medium nougat with cookie pattern, a tan bucket handle, a dark gray half pin, 2L bars with stops in black and brown, a pneumatic T in gray, trans light blue 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, lever bases with levers with yellow and red bases, white 3L or 3-leaf plant, and a medium nougat angle connector with stud. So quite a few extra parts there. Wonder which modular would have cookies. I think the donut shop had cookies. That is all. Lots of pages of part counts. All right. So let's go ahead and bring the camera back up for our review of the model. Yeah. It's very impressive. Like, it's got quite a bit of presence here. That belongs in a museum. It is a museum. Yeah, I know. The museum, it belongs in a museum. Museumception. So it's a very good set. I had a lot of fun building it. My only real complaint is, like, the olive green. I would have gone with another color, but it's okay. We've gotten some bright buildings recently, so it's not that big of a deal. I would have liked sand red, but they don't make that anymore, so that's a shame. But it looks really good. The skylights are really nice. They do, like, pretty significant amount of the ceiling is dedicated to those skylights, which does bring in a lot of light, which helps when you've got some banners covering some of the windows. I like the statues down in front of the building as well, especially using one of the Friends hair pieces, which we haven't gotten that one in gray before, because it's also new. Need a Henry Jones Jr. minifig in there. I mean, he might be visiting. He might be visiting, but I don't have a yellow one. I only have flesh tone. Yellow and flesh tone don't mix. They look weird, because it raises the question of what the yellow ones are. These here just go all yellow. But yeah, it's very, very nice. I like the little birdies down here going after the cookie. It is a really cute touch. And the leaves and things from the leaves and blossoms from the cherry blossom tree, the cherry tree. Very, very nice. I had a lot of fun building this one. I do still have, I did get the Jazz Club, so we do have that one still to build. Whether I do that next week or not is a good question. It should be double VIP points this weekend, so I will probably put in the order for the Home Alone house. So that'll be coming pretty soon. But what we will actually build next week, that's a good question. Howdy, Young Hamron, to getting in right at the end in time to see the museum completely finished. Very nice. Let's bring the camera up a little bit more so you can see the dome better. It's very good. It's a very good set. I'm very, very pleased with it. It was a lot of fun to build. I like the exhibits. It is definitely something that I want to try getting some other exhibits in. I think that would be really cool. This was a fun stream. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And 100 bits for the completion. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. So we did get a raid request, so let me go ahead and get that queued up so we are ready to go. But I want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back tomorrow for a double dose of Spelljammer. We will probably be wrapping up the Suffering through Pirates of Realm Space in the evening. Unless that Neogi, the big Neogi ship really, really messes me up. Cherry blossoms on the Bricchio would be cute. Huh? Bricchio? I'm confused. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday for more King of the Castle. in which you guys can once again try to ruin my kingdom, my wonderful, wonderful kingdom. The Dino. Oh. We'll be back on Wednesday for more retro gaming and Lego building in the evening. And next Friday we will be back to Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster and building something new in the evening. And we do need a fish air. We do need a fish air. You at least have ruined nothing. I mean, if you haven't participated, so you know. No, watching is always appreciated. Anyway, let's go ahead and raid Super Deep Rat as requested. He has got a 24-hour stream going, so let's head over his way and wish him luck on that. I want to thank you guys for coming on out. I really do appreciate it, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.